Idaho DMV Permit Test 5.
Question 1. Double solid yellow lines on the road separate two lanes of traffic.
Moving in the opposite direction. Merging right. Merging left. Moving in the same direction.
Answer.
Moving in the opposite direction.
Question 2. The keeps your head and chest from striking the dashboard or windshield in a collision.
Head restraint. Lap belt. Steering. Shoulder belt.
Answer.
Shoulder belt.
Question 3. What does this road sign indicate?
A slippery road ahead. Trucks turning ahead. A steep downgrade ahead. A one-lane bridge ahead.
Answer.
A steep downgrade ahead.
Question 4. On a highway with 4 or more lanes, slower traffic should always use
The center lane. The rightmost lane. The leftmost lane. None of the above.
Answer.
The rightmost lane.
Question 5. The correct hand signal to indicate the left turn is
Hand and arm extended upward. Hand and arm extended downward. Hand and arm extended backward. Hand and arm extended outward.
Answer.
Hand and arm extended outward.
Question 6. If two vehicles enter an intersection that is not controlled by signs, signals, from different roadways at about the same time, then the vehicle has the right of way.
On the right. With more than one passenger. On the left. Signaling first.
Answer.
On the right.
Question 7. When there are two solid yellow lines in the center, passing is
Permitted in both directions. Permitted in one direction. Not permitted in either direction. Permitted for heavy vehicles.
Answer.
Not permitted in either direction.
Question 8. Double solid white lines on the road separate two lanes of traffic.
Moving in the opposite direction. Moving in the same direction. Merging left. Merging right.
Answer.
Moving in the same direction.
Question 9. A double solid white line marks the edge of a traffic lane where
Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line and crossing the line is also permitted. Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. Travel in the opposite direction is permitted on both sides of the line and crossing the line is also permitted. Travel in the opposite directions is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited.
Answer.
Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited.
Question 10. When making a U-turn, you must not
yield the right-of-way to oncoming vehicles. Give a turn signal. Yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. Make it on a curve in the road or near a hill.
answer.
Make it on a curve in the road or near a hill.
Question 11. When approaching an intersection to make a right turn, you must stay and make the turn close to the right curb.
As close to the left as possible. On the shoulder. As close to the right as possible. In the center lane.
Answer.
As close to the right as possible.
Question 12. A yellow flashing light used mostly on tow trucks and slow-moving vehicles requires other drivers to
stop their vehicles. Pass quickly. Slow down their vehicles. Share the lane.
answer.
Slow down their vehicles.
Question 13. Drivers must use bright lights only when driving.
At night, under the influence of alcohol. At night, in the city. At night, on the express highway. At night, in the open country without other cars nearby.
Answer.
At night, in the open country without other cars nearby.
Question 14. What does this sign mean?
At intersection ahead, drivers must watch for other traffic. A hospital ahead, drivers must watch for pedestrians. A railroad crossing ahead, drivers must go slow. A crossroad ahead, drivers must be alert.
Answer.
A crossroad ahead, drivers must be alert.
Question 15. When making a left or right turn at any intersection, drivers must yield the right-of-way to
heavy goods vehicles. Vehicles on the left. Trucks. Pedestrians.
answer.
Pedestrians.
Question 16. At an unmarked crosswalk, drivers are required to
yield the right-of-way to the pedestrians. Stop and request the pedestrians to cross quickly. Signal their intention and proceed. Increase the speed of their vehicle and cross before the pedestrians.
answer.
Yield the right-of-way to the pedestrians.
Question 17. When you drive in city traffic, you should try to look at least
3 blocks ahead. 1 block ahead. 4 blocks ahead. 2 blocks ahead.
answer.
1 block ahead.
Question 18. In preparing to leave a parallel parking spot, a driver should
look in the rear view mirror. Look over her shoulder. Indicate her intention by signaling. All of the above.
answer.
All of the above.
Question 19. A steady red arrow means
You should prepare to stop and give the right-of-way to oncoming traffic before turning. You must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow. You can safely turn in the direction of the arrow. You must come to a full stop and then proceed when it is safe to do so.
Answer.
You must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow.
Question 20. Who has the right of way when more than one driver arrives at a four-way stop?
The first driver to stop should be the first to go. The driver who signals first should be the first to go. The last driver to stop should be the first to go. The driver of the larger vehicle should be the first to go.
Answer.
The first driver to stop should be the first to go.
Question 21. The distance a vehicle travels between the time the driver recognizes a problem and the time she applies the brakes is known as
perception time, thinking distance, braking distance, stopping distance.
Answer.
Thinking distance.
Question 22. What does this sign indicate?
Take a detour. Slow moving vehicle ahead. Traffic must go slow. Dangerous goods vehicle ahead.
Answer.
Slow moving vehicle ahead.
Question 23. When you see an elderly person crossing an intersection, you should
blow the horn to stop the person. Continue driving your vehicle. Stop your vehicle and yield the right of way. Increase the speed of your vehicle and cross the intersection quickly.
Answer.
Stop your vehicle and yield the right of way.
Question 24. On a divided highway, indicates the left edge of traffic lanes going in the same direction as you.
A solid or broken white line. A red line. A solid or broken yellow line. A black line.
Answer.
A solid or broken yellow line.
Question 25. When changing lanes, look over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move to make sure there are no other vehicles in
free zones, blind spots, no passing zones, shoulder zones.
Answer.
Blind spots.
Question 26. Drivers operating vehicles on a divided highway must, unless directed to do otherwise by a sign, traffic control device, or police officer,
drive to the right of the median. Drive to the center of the median. Not drive to the right of the median. Drive to the left of the median.
Answer.
Drive to the right of the median.
Question 27. The best way to handle a curve is to
slow down before entering the curve. Stay on your side of the road and drive as far to the left as possible. Begin to turn the vehicle just prior to the curve and quickly increase the speed. Gradually increase the speed before entering the curve.
Answer.
Slow down before entering the curve.
Question 28. This road sign means.
Zoo ahead. Open range, cattle crossing ahead. Farmhouse ahead. Veterinary hospital ahead.
Answer.
Open range, cattle crossing ahead.
Question 29. In a roundabout intersection, drivers must, whether they need to make a right turn, a left turn, a U-turn or continue forward.
Turn right and then turn left. Turn left and merge into the circle. Turn right and merge into the circle. Turn left and then turn right.
Answer.
Turn right and merge into the circle.
Question 30. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, which vehicle has the right of way?
Both vehicles. The vehicle which comes first. The vehicle traveling uphill. The vehicle traveling downhill.
Answer.
The vehicle traveling uphill.
Question 31. The shape of the sign represents.
A right turn ahead. A one-way street. A no passing zone. Merging on the right-hand lane.
Answer.
A no passing zone.
Question 32. When passing a stopped emergency vehicle, you must.
Increase the speed and change lanes. Stop and move toward the right edge. Continue with the same speed and move into an adjacent lane. Slow down and move into a non-adjacent lane.
Answer.
Slow down and move into a non-adjacent lane.
Question 33. When it is raining or the road is wet, you must reduce your speed to avoid.
Traction with the surface. Wear and tear. Tailgating. Hydroplaning.
Answer.
Hydroplaning.
Question 34. To guard against glare from the headlights of a vehicle behind, you must use and adjust it before you drive.
A reflective mirror. A day-night mirror. A lighting filter. A dark-colored mirror.
Answer.
A day-night mirror.
Question 35. When there are 4 or more lanes with traffic moving in opposite directions, 2 solid yellow lines mark the
Center of the roadway. Edge of the road. Individual lanes of travel. None of the above.
Answer.
Center of the roadway.
Question 36. High beam headlights should be used at night.
On unfamiliar roads and in construction areas. Whenever there are no oncoming vehicles. Where there may be people along the side of your roadway. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 37. Headrests should be adjusted so that head restraint contacts the back of the head. This prevents
Neck injuries if you are hit from behind. Body injuries in a head-on collision. Tightening of the seat belt during accidents. Accidents from behind.
Answer.
Neck injuries if you are hit from behind.
Question 38. A driver who wants to enter a highway from a private road
must switch on flashing lights of the vehicle and enter the highway. Can take a sharp turn and enter the highway by blowing the horn. Can enter the highway without signaling. Must stop and yield to the vehicles on the highway.
Answer.
Must stop and yield to the vehicles on the highway.
Question 39. On a multiple-lane roadway with several lanes in one direction, you must use for passing
the middle and left lanes. Any lane. The far right lane. The middle lane.
Answer.
The middle and left lanes.
Question 40. Are the most likely places for car and motorcycle collisions to occur?
One-way roads. Expressways. Roundabouts. Intersections.
Answer.
Intersections. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.